have you guys? Do you guys know who TEKASHI 6ix9ine is?
I'm hip to the TEKASHI. Do you know that?
Do you know?
He doesn't know.
Smalls. What are your thoughts on TEKASHI?
On what? I don't.
Okay.
Like I'm not a fan of TEKASHI.
Okay. But what are your? So you're hating on his whole thing, his whole comeback and everything. You're like, fuck this.
There's no hate. It's just that like I get what he's doing. Like marketing wise, genius.
I don't know that you do get what he's
I do. He's a great. His marketing team is amazing.
No. Okay. So here. So by the end of the day, you're gonna really understand, and you're gonna respect him, and you're gonna be like, wow, this fool's fucking. Not only is he a genius, but he's honest.
You can't be a snitch though.
Hold on. Okay. So do you know why he snitched?
Yeah, to protect himself and his baby mama.
And is there something wrong with that? I mean, these bloods that he got involved with, they kidnapped him, they fucked his kid's mom, they turned on him, and dude, that whole game.
But what did you say? He got involved with them. It was his choice.
I mean, bro,
he made his choice.
You must have an opinion about this.
Jason, what's your opinion on snitching?
Hold on a second. So that whole game, fuck all that shit. No one's loyal to anyone, and like, fuck all that shit. Like, that's not the way anyone should be living their life. I'm sure if there's one thing you learned, it's like that. Because we have like an OG like here right now with us, who's seen. Not that we need to put you on blast or anything. But like, and if you don't want to have any part in this conversation, that's fine. But we're just giving our opinion about like this one rapper, okay?
Yeah, you'll have to give me the background on this.
So TEKASHI is a rapper from Brooklyn, okay? Or from he's
Mexican.
He helped out some bloods. Like he helped out some bloods that were sleeping on the fucking floor. Like, yo, I'm gonna get money. I'm gonna bring us all up. He wanted the cosign because in the rap world, like if you have a cosign with like Bloods or whatever crew, like it's a good look. And so but he's a rapper, you know. He's not really. He's trying to be a rapper, you know. So they all started coming up. He started getting them paid. He started really like winning in a big way financially, and maybe they had some arguments, whatever, blah blah blah. They were like, you know, not happy with whatever he was doing or wanted to do, and they took it here. They kidnapped him. They fucking tried to kill him. They fucked his girlfriend, his mom. The girl fucked one of them though. Let's be real. If your girlfriend fucks a guy, it's equally on you. But how he looks throws you off, right? So here's the problem: is he looks like that. So he's got rainbow hair, so it's easy to hate on this guy.
He got sent home from prison to serve his sentence from home due to COVID-19.
Yeah. So his newest music video, he has a fucking.
That's sick.
He has a what do you call
ankle
those?
bracelet on.
The ankle bracelet?
Ankle monitor.
So he's on the thing and he comes out and he's like, yeah, I did. I snitched. I did it because I didn't want to get killed in jail by these fools.
Yeah, that's kind of backwards.
You mean like don't get involved in this game?
I mean, okay, look.
Rules.
First of all, yeah, he got involved in the game, right?
Yeah.
Now, ignorance is no excuse.
Right.
You know, if you're in that game and you want to play in the big pond, you're playing with the piranhas, right? So if you're going to do that, well, you better be prepared for it.
Right. Well.
Now, I mean, this kind of sounds like an Eminem thing to me, you know? I'm just, it's like, oh, they fucked my girl, they did this, they did that, but here, I'm still here. It sounds like 8 Mile, right? But anyway.
That's very true.
I mean, it does.
Oh, really?
I mean, really, right?
But like, so this dude, he didn't really have any options left. He was either gonna be loyal to people who weren't loyal to him, and like.
But it's not being loyal to people that aren't loyal to him. It's being loyal to the game, right? So, if you're gonna play the game and you're gonna fake it through it, did he do this right for him? Yeah, it worked for him. But can he hold his head up and say, I'm still this guy? Never.
But his racketeering and firearm charges.
Yeah, but here's the thing about the game. Fuck the game.
But
He doesn't care about the game.
He ratted to get out early.
That's the thing.
Nah, he doesn't care about
You can say fuck the game, but at the end of the day, there are people who live and die by it. So like that's it's like you.
No. I'm not
It's a
saying
men-
fuck the game. I'm saying for TEKASHI. TEKASHI doesn't care anymore about that. He's trying to be a rapper. That's it.
Yeah, look, I get that too.
You know what I mean?
Right. But there's different perspectives here,
No.
right? I can't be on, I live this game, like to a degree you would not believe.
You used to.
Sure. I used to,
Yeah.
right? But I left it with my head held high, having not done anything wrong in that game.
Yeah.
So,
So now you don't have to worry about getting killed.
no.
He does.
Yes, he does.
So he does. And that's something he's going to have to live with. And he's already moved 3 times since he's been out.
What we're doing here is my game now, right? But
Yeah.
now,
That's great.
is what he doing? Is what he's done genius or not? I don't know. I don't
Oh
know
my
the
God.
whole story.
He just broke every single record of ever. Like, so Eminem, the highest viewed video in 24 hours was like 25 million in 24 hours. He just got 33, beat Eminem's record. And that also says something about society and how attracted everyone is to this crazy shit. But I just think that, like, for him to come out, look, whether I like him or not, I respect the show that he's putting on as an entertainer. And he's broke every record, and he's out and he's being honest. He's like, I'm 24. I'm a living legend at the age of 24, which he is. And he made some mistakes. And he fucked up, right? We all make mistakes, right? He got in with these fools. He came up, and then he had to stitch on them to save his life. And he's not lying about it. He's like, yes, I fucking ratted. But for a rat to come back out, who cooperated with the government, to come back out and do better numbers than anyone ever to be alive, sorry.
But do you think he'll ever get the respect
who-
of his fellow
I don't
rappers?
think that matters at this
It
point.
doesn't matter anymore to him. He doesn't give a fuck. He's
He doesn't.
winning.
And that is the truth though. That is
I don't
the truth.
care about winning or losing. That's why my brand is called Learning to Lose, but I can still talk about this stuff. So he's in this ether of like hip hop, pride, win, lose. So like, and it's just an interesting like movie. Like I like to watch Last Kingdom. You know,
Okay.
about the Vikings and shit. But that's just like not my life at all. But I'm like watching this from over here going like, ooh, this is a really cool thing to watch. You know what I mean?
But do you think that he's only doing that because now he has a security net and now he has like
It doesn't matter why he's doing it, bro.
But sometimes
He's
there is when
literally-
people got money backed behind them, they'll say whatever they want to say.
Right. He has no security net.
Yeah. There's nothing there. Yeah.
There's an old thing that I heard a long time ago from a very dangerous person. It's everyone has to lay their head down somewhere.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how much money you have, how safe you think you are. If someone wants to get you, they're going to get you, right?
So then what would put a but then my question is what would put your mindset into a point where you just say fuck it and you don't care anymore?
Ignorance. And he's a young, ignorant kid. He's a driven, young, ignorant kid. He hasn't learned the lessons of life that experience teach you with knowledge and wisdom. You know what I'm
And
saying?
do you think those lessons are gonna catch back up to him?
For sure. What do you mean?
Yeah. At some point, yeah.
But
However
he may
that
not
translates. No.
He may just,
Okay, so let's say he's a young, dumb kid, right? And he's already gotten himself into a wreck once. Who's to say he doesn't do something stupid again and then has to go to prison and, well, now he's a snitch.
Because then doesn't that take away?
Well, they stopped him from going to prison too because they felt his security was at risk.
That doesn't, look, if you break the law, unless you beat this case or you work out another deal and try to snitch on somebody else, which the second time around it doesn't really work, because now your credibility's shot, right? Wait a minute. Any attorney worth half a lick of salt puts that guy on the stand and goes, wait a minute, aren't you a career snitch? Oh, so what you have to say means nothing. You're full of shit. And
Yeah,
the attorney's going to win that argument every time.
Why is he full of shit?
Well, because when you put them on the stand, it's like the first question they ask is, what benefit are you getting out of this? Oh, wait, you're getting a deal? Well, we can't trust anything you say because you have to say whatever the government needs you to say to convict this person.
But that doesn't necessarily mean he's lying.
It
He's
doesn't
just
mean
a
he's
snitch.
lying, but it's an easy way to attack the credibility.
Oh yeah. Oh, like the credibility meaning like.
Credibility of the witness is the biggest thing.
Oh, really? But he may be a snitch bitch, but he still
He might not be
has
a liar.
information.
He might not be a liar, but it doesn't mean it's going to work out the second time around. It'll work the first time.
Right.
Won't work the second time.
Well, because like, from my perspective,
Plus, the government looks at it as like they got everything they wanted out of this guy. They don't care about it.
right, but also for me, it's like, oh, okay, so you snitched, and then you got out, but then you went back and did the same old bullshit you did the first
Yeah.
time. That's the credibility thing to me.
That's part of it.
Yeah.
That's a huge part of it.
Yeah.
I'm just from a legal standpoint, being in a courtroom, that's how they're going to view it.
So have you seen the video?
No.
Well,
Not all the way
I'm
through.
gonna
I
say
haven't-
something on that because I don't feel like
I haven't seen the
that's-
video all the way through.
It goes hard.
So I wanted to kind of point this out. The whole bottom line here is, it doesn't make a fuck if he's getting positive feedback from this or negative feedback. How many hits does he have on his shit?
33 million.
Okay.
He
Oh
broke
my
an
God, no, his video
Instagram.
has 200 million. He has
Oh.
one of the highest
Tell
videos.
us how many.
Right, so you're saying what?
So from a business standpoint, okay, was it genius? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree.
And being right out front with it, yeah, because
yeah.
when you hear this story, right, and I've only gotten a little gist of it, but
Yeah.
I can kind of get it. I mean,
Dude, wait till you see this
he
video.
went-
It's
he was-
crazy.
He was legit and trying to help these guys out
Yeah.
and make something.
He was.
And then they shit all over it.
Yes, they did.
So the general public, most people that don't have the same mentality that I do, right, are going to go, oh, well, fuck those guys. You know, he did what was right. Now, he did what was right for him. You know, do the whatever the gang members feel that that's right, or people that have done time, do they feel it's right? No, because they live by a certain code.
And you have like suburban.
But the rest of the world doesn't give a shit.
But do you think?
Well, no, you have like suburban white chicks that are like, oh, he's a snitch. It's like, shut up.
But
Like,
there's
you don't
also
even know
hard
what
people
you're
in the
fucking
game that are
talking
telling
about.
you-
Like,
Yeah, but those
too.
same suburban white chicks call the cops every time their boyfriend yells at them.
that's what I'm saying.
So-
that's what I'm saying. Like people don't. That's what frustrates me. Is like, don't like judge this kid. Like you don't know what he went through. Like nobody's perfect. And like I just think the beat goes really hard. And when that shit drops, it makes me just want to like be in a mosh pit punching someone in the face.
But when you poke
It's, like,
fun, I think
dope.
it's something.
It's fucking
I don't
dope.
know. It's dope.
Well, here. But
He literally puts a mouse
filming
mask
that
on.
is maybe not a good
no, it's fine. Just because, like, here, watch this.
Oh, you want me to do this?
I want to see your reaction too, though.
I've already seen,
Hard.
like, from a standpoint of like the club.
Yeah, from like,
Like,
what about who he is?
I understand being a club hit.
Oh, this will be.
Well, he already gets points with me because he's not a mumble rapper, but yeah.
I feel like I'm in.
actually saying something.
No, he's rapping. He's like Jedi mind tricks.
Yeah.
It's like aggressive and like go.
The beats are right, but he's hard. You know what I mean? The way
Yeah.
I'm singing it. I don't know if the material is. Yeah, I don't know about the material, but he's, you know, he's spitting it hard.
Like for me, he's like the underdog now, and he's like fuck everyone, be mad, I'm winning, and that's punk rock to me.
Oh, hell no.
What?
that.
It's a mouth face of a rat.
I mean, it's funny as all get out, right?
Yeah, it's just.
That doesn't get him killed. You know what I mean?
No, but that's the thing is it like it could.
It could definitely get him killed, yeah.
It's just a different.
Oh, shit. Yeah, he's pushing it.
That's what I'm saying, like-
Go to his live stream real quick.
Oh, he's pushing that shit.
So he gets out, right? And he goes on. He goes. He does a live stream, and YouTube crashes because there's 2 million people in the live stream, which there's never been that many people in any live stream ever in the history of live streams. So it crashes, and he goes back live, and they have the live stream on. So nobody's seen him for 2 years, right? And this is his.
Is this it?
This is how it starts. Yes, this is how it starts.
Okay.
So we're live, right? He's waiting for everyone to get in the chat room. And this is what he has. You know what I mean? Like while you're waiting, right? Just keep going, because I wanna do. I do think it's important for me personally, just to give my opinion on this. This is the biggest thing that's happening in music culture right now, okay? And I was a musician, I had a record deal. I was in, at the time, a lane similar to what this is now. And I just think that I just really respect this kid for going all the way. He has no shame, he's not hiding, he's not lying, he's out here telling us what really happened, and I have respect for that.
He's swinging cuffs.
He's a fucking punk rock kid, and he doesn't give a fuck. And he comes out with the cops, dude.
Yeah.
So first he does some songs, and then he starts.
I don't give my old jewelry back to get new jewelry. This is $500,000. $500,000. Look at the diamonds in them teeth.
Small, I'll pay you
And
extra.
nobody got this
to
watch.
vlog today, okay?
Well, I think like 2 people got it, but if you don't got this watch, we can't beef. Me and you are not in the same bracket at all. If you don't got this watch right here, this watch, over $500,000, why we can't
It's
beef?
so good,
I
dude.
broke the YouTube. I'm at 5 million views in 1 hour. Y'all can't even get 100,000 views. Listen. We can't beef. There's no beef. I'm the king. Y'all know this. Listen, you know the legendary shit that I be talking about? You know why people so mad? Cause they thought it was over for me. They counted me out. Oh, you rad, it's over for you. Y'all could never cooperate with the government and come back. Y'all could never do that. I'm a living legend at the age of 24 years old. You hear me?
It's kind of interesting.
Look at these.
The time we live in right now.
To say that.
Nobody's ever done it.
Shout out to Bad Bunny. Y'all niggas can never.
This particular bear is, you ever heard of Treyway?
No.
Treyway, see, that's the thing. They're just some New York gang. It's like, they might just be on some bullshit.
That's not what I'm saying.
Mm.
It doesn't matter who he did this to, right?
Is that
He's insulting a whole country of crazy bastards that live this way,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
So that dude could go do a show somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
And let's say he comes out here.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's a different ballgame. Because
Yeah, I get
now
that.
they feel like you're insulting them as a whole. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, you just got to be careful with that shit. And it's
Oh,
funny.
Oh, he's definitely
It's-
not being careful.
Yeah, it's funny, and yeah, whatever. I mean, he made some great money off of it. Like, he shocked the shit out of people. Okay, yeah. Is that genius? Sure.
Yeah.
The
That
consequences,
was why
I don't
my
know.
first point
That's yet
was-
to be determined. Like you said, you can't tell the future. So
Yeah, you can't. So, I mean, who knows? Maybe he'll,
I'm
you know.
kind of curious now. I want to follow this and see what happens.
Yeah, because you know what'll probably happen is he'll probably team up with another powerful gang, because he's the top right now. So like, I'm sure there's gangs
That would be-
forgive what he did and be like, all right, cool. Like, now you're with us now, and
But they would only do that because they would want the money.
Yes.
yeah, and he'll give it to them to
Why?
protect his life.
Well,
Well, yeah. Then, yeah.
okay. Well, then that's
Everything is
True.
leverage, business, relationships,
The
and that's
best
the
thing he can
game.
do is just pay bodyguards a lot of money. That's the best thing he can do.
Right.
he pays. He pays. I think it was something of like. I think they said $500,000 for security before he went into jail.
Yo, that, you know, and another thing
They didn't do
that
a very
was-
good job, though, did they?
Well, I mean,
no, but now it's like now he's really. Could you imagine how like how scary his life is now? Like when he sleeps, like yeah, he's out there doing all that, but then when the cameras are off, could you even imagine like the stress he's under? And he moved 3 times because chicks.
yeah, I
leaked
saw
his
that.
house address. So he keeps moving. He's been out for a couple weeks. He's moved into 3 different mansions already.
Yeah,
Like, it's
he'll
crazy.
He'll have a whole life of unrest. He'll
It's
never-
crazy.
That's like people on the run. They say like, "Do you want to choose that life?"
It's like, wait a minute. It's like he's in the witness protection program, but he's on YouTube every day.
Exactly.
He's not even in the witness protection program.
They did offer it to him, but he denied.
He's just out. He's out. That's kind of crazy.
They're saying that, but they're monitoring every move that dude makes.
Could you imagine being the judge?
When the federal government gets
Hold up.
involved.
Could you imagine being the judge who let him out? And you watch that?
Oh no.
I know.
And then he breaks every record ever, and like.
Well, the judge is probably laughing his ass off because the judge is like, I don't care about any of these guys on either side of it.
He doesn't.
Right? They don't.
But tell me this isn't one of the most fascinating.
Yeah, you'd still be like,
things.
I know what the judge is thinking. He's like, well, hell, we won't have to pay to imprison him because he's going to be dead soon. But I mean,
Yeah. But tell me this isn't just like a fascinating
sure it is.
story to follow and to watch.
It is very
I mean, I'm
fascinating.
sure things like this have happened, but it just wasn't made so public.
No, not on this scale.
I think it gives it this scale, but now because people are more involved with social media.
Well,
Yeah,
you
of
could
course.
never,
Like the
you
inter-
could never before in the history of media, entertainment was this much transparency possible.
Like, can I ask?
Immediately, you would need to make the thing. You would need to get it distributed. This dude gets out of prison. The day he gets out of prison,
Drops a song.
Boom! Millions of people know exactly what's happening. That's never been. No fucking
Can I ask-
credible. Hold on a second.
Sorry, go ahead.
No credible media outlet is gonna let this fool say all the shit he just said like that. The way he said it, with the girls fucking shaking their ass and him just doing exactly what he wants to do and being totally honest and transparent, and then putting out that song on YouTube. Like, MTV would have never played that shit. You crazy? This fool's talking mad shit. Like, so it's kind of it's an exciting time.
It's free
Can
for
I
all.
ask you,
It's free speech
when-
at its finest.
Yeah,
Unless
it
YouTube
is.
censors you, but you know.
And that's what I love about it. Whether I agree or not isn't the point. The point is I love it. I respect like it for the art that it is and the entertainment value that it has. And I also, I mean, right or wrong, for some reason I'm attracted to his
Essence?
yeah, like there's something about him that I'm like, wow, like I get it. Like I get like he's so driven and inspired and yeah, you make mistakes when you're in that place. You know, I don't think a lot of people understand what happens when you're finally starting to achieve your dreams on a massive scale and you've helped people come up. You know, he got into that shit, but like what happened, and those dudes aren't trustworthy. Those dudes aren't loyal. They weren't loyal to him when he got them out of horrific situations that they were in, and then they started getting some money, and their egos got big. And when you don't do the work to get out of the situation on your own, you don't really appreciate it the way he appreciated. But he did the work. He did the tours. He made the songs. He's the one that was rapping, and they shit on him.
Are you hungry?
No.
And they expect him,
I'm
and they
good.
expect him to be loyal.
So I can see that perspective.
You know what I'm
right?
saying?
Yeah.
And it's real. It's a real thing, right? You got to remember too. So these guys he's messing with, okay, they have a certain set of rules they live by.
I'm
right?
definitely not choosing
But-
them over him.
But hold on. So they have this set of rules they live by, right? Well, if you do this, then we do this to you, right? But we're going to take that same set of rules, right, and abuse every possible part of that relationship we can, using those rules
Right.
against you
Like
and
The
for
Sopranos.
us.
Have you
right?
seen The Sopranos?
Exactly. Right.
Where the kid finally becomes a maid guy and he's working for what's his name, and he's like, no, you fucking pay me, and he's just squeezed like, you better check the fucking rule book. I can show up at your house at 1 a.m. and he's like, yeah, like once you're in, you're in.
Mm-hmm.
But you
that's the
know,
whole
kidnapping
thing.
him, beat the shit out of him, fucking his chick, like that's, I don't know those are, and you know what else? Like, I don't know, like those rules are just, I don't really subscribe to that life at all. And I think that there's no loyalty in that world. Like, it's just all a bunch of fucking
There is, but the majority of it is basically to abuse everyone within the system.
Right, so fuck all that.
Pretty much.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Fuck that life, and fuck the loyalty and fuck the credibility.
The
Like
normal
those-
human being doesn't want to go live that life, though.
So in a way, he got in there, and he fucking shitted on them, and fuck them.
Well,
And he's putting out bangers.
I'm not disagreeing with you on that part. I'm saying that like he's saying there is a code though. Like it's not like it's some mythical thing. There is people.
Fuck that code.
Of course, you can say that all you want, and you. That's,
And
like you
but
said,
he might
freedom of
get
speech,
killed over
and-
it.
Exactly. That's the fucked
That's
up
the
part.
thing.
That's
So,
the fucked
and
up
that,
part.
I mean, I'm not.
That's the fucked up part.
I'm not
this
getting in
kid
that
Who
world.
does,
I
who
could
does have
give-
talent, like you say, and is able to market himself very well, and is able to put himself out there, and has good music. Like,
The truth
why?
is, I could
There's
give
no honor amongst
9
thieves.
kinds of, yeah, there's no honor among thieves.
That's what that
That's
I could
what I'm
give,
saying.
I could give 9
Unless you're
kinds
Robin
of a
Hood.
fuck about how that's all working out.
Right.
end of it.
My life now is, I make content.
Yeah, you're not living that in that world.
I film content. I like to see all this type of crazy shit because it creates.
More content. Yeah.
I guess, you know what? I have a
It
question.
makes people laugh and smile, and they pay for that.
I'm not mad at it.
Here's a question I
I
have.
think Pat can relate to that.
No, here's a question that I have that I thought about. Would you do his video? Like, would you have actually shot? Would you have? If
I was
he
just
came to
about
your
to say.
production company and said, "Yo, I got this video I want to do,"
Interesting.
would you do that video for him?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I was
You
just
would.
about to
Because
say.
it's work. Because I don't know, maybe those Bloods are gonna be like, "Oh, who did this? Oh, we want to kill everyone that was involved."
Well,
That's a whole different setup.
yeah, and if they're
They
real,
don't want to do that. That's a whole different setup.
No, but I'm
yeah.
just so what
if
I'm
they're
saying-
real gangs, they'll understand the business
Smalls,
side
can
of
you
it.
not interrupt, please?
Well, I'm just putting in my
But
point
can
of
you
view.
please not interrupt?
Okay.
So,
Well,
so you would do that, and you would support.
I'm not supporting that when I do a job.
Okay, you're just
I'm
doing a
hired
job.
to do a job.
You're just doing a
Right.
job.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, if I'm producing the content, well, that's a whole different thing.
Right.
But I just go there and I set up my cameras and my lights and I make it look pretty and I leave.
Yeah. Because he obviously directed that video. I mean, maybe someone else did, but it was obviously all his idea.
I mean, I've worked for a whole lot of rap stars making their videos.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm just like,
But
okay.
this is an actual diss video, like to the Bloods.
Yeah.
So I thought about that, you know, and I thought about, ooh, wow, that's kind of interesting. Like, if I did that video, I would actually
No
be.
one cares about who filmed it.
Well,
or
maybe,
whatever.
but
What
you
they
never
care
know.
about
Maybe
is the dude with the big mouth.
Yeah,
Like,
but you never know in that world. Maybe there's one
You
crazy
never
Blood
know.
who's like figures it out and goes and like shows up at my fucking house. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know,
But yeah.
only if you promote that you shot that thing. I think that would irritate someone.
Well, I mean, of course you're gonna promote it.
Like,
If I did that video, I'm fucking putting that on my fucking reel and everything.
yeah. So
That
then-
video looked pretty good.
Then you're involved. Yeah.
Oh, you didn't think it was that great? Right. Yeah, no, it was alright. It was alright.
I'm kind of spoiled, dude.
Wow, that's cool. I'd love to see some of the stuff you've done.
my content is yeah. No.
Okay, so what I want to know is what you guys think about TEKASHI.
Work on bigger things.
Comment below. What do you think? I hope you don't hate me for having my opinion.